And we are back. And this is the Friday Family Film Night review of Kill from 2023. For some reason, I thought this film was from last year.
Maybe it was released in America last year.
Maybe that's it. Yeah. We caught this on Hulu. According to IMDb, it's tagged as Hindi action epic, martial arts, one-person army action, survival action, crime, drama, and thriller. During a train trip to New Delhi, a pair of commandos face an army of invading bandits. I guess that's part of it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
This comes to us from director Nikhil Nagesh Bhat, with writing credits to Nikhil Nagesh Bhat and Ayesha, Syed. I hadn't really seen it. I think you had sent me the trailer, and I was like
a ways back. Yeah.
A ways back, but I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And so we finally saw that it was on Hulu. We got on it, and no regrets. It's not The Raid or The Raid 2, which is still, as far as I'm concerned, the gold standard for action-adventure movies. But we wanted to get films in from Asia. We're going to pair this with Crazy Rich Asians, which is a completely different sort of film.
Yes.
But this one, if you are into horrible, horrible violence, I mean, it's 60% of it is slow, but that last 40% was like, woof.
You may get frustrated in the first 40 minutes because he's being a good guy.
Yes.
He's like disabling the bandits.
Yes. Yes.
And then they get back up, and it's like, you're not really solving the problem here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And then
I think throughout the piece, I was like looking at you and I'm like, why isn't he killing these people?
yeah, I mean, we're used to that. There's just like sort of this
Kill.
no mercy. If they're trying to kill you, you
gotta
can kill them. But
yeah.
he was being a good soldier, I guess, and I'm just going to disable these dudes.
And that big guy.
Oh, that big guy
down.
who
like,
would
he was
not
like
go
the
down.
Terminator.
Yeah. Guy in blue tracksuit. I forgot what his name was.
City?
Sidi, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, man, after there is an event that occurs and the switch is flipped.
Yeah.
And it's just
we're off to the races.
Violence,
Galore.
intense violence,
Yes.
knives being pulled through skin, heads being caved in,
Yeah.
people being set on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And rightly so. Everyone that, well, except for the good people, everyone that got it from Amrit deserved it.
That's it. Yeah, Amrit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all deserved it. And he's taken some lumps. I mean, he takes quite a few lumps, actually. By the end, he's a mess.
Yeah, yeah.
But justice is served.
What did you think?
I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like I said, in the beginning, it
was tough.
You kind of get frustrated because it's just like, come on, just kill these dudes. There were several times when it was just like, but he beat that guy up already. Why is he back? And another thing that was kind of unique about this was the bad guys. Well, the bad guys are basically all related. There's like 40 of them.
40. Didn't Afani say that at the end? He's like, you killed 40. Oh, spoiler. You killed 40 people in my family. I'm like, geez.
It's like, I guess this whole extended family just decided, yeah, you know what? We're going to be thieves.
Yeah.
And we're going to rob trains.
And Fani's dad was funny because he was trying to make it like all romantic and shit.
Yeah, there was like one point where he's like, you don't deserve to be a bandit or something. It's just like,
we're thieves.
Dude, you're a friggin' thief. It's not like some honorable profession. You're not like a doctor.
Yeah, we're not blacksmiths.
Yeah. you basically offer no value to the community whatsoever.
No, just yourselves.
Yeah. And Fonny actually calls him out. He's just like, what the hell are you talking about? We rob and kill people.
Yes.
You're talking about, duty or whatever the hell he was talking about.
Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I co-sign with everything you said. The trailer for this film is fantastic.
Well, the trailer gets right into it. It's like,
it's just
he's murdering
mayhem.
people in the trailer.
Yes. But here, actually watching the film, it took a long time to get there.
They make you wait for it. And when it finally happens, you're just like, oh,
yes. I think there was a couple of times where you and I were like, ooh.
I kind of got a bit sidetracked, but one of the things that was sort of interesting or maybe even peculiar or unique to this film was the bad guys were just like, oh my God, he's killing us now. And they're like, we're afraid. Please, can we get off the train? And like,
nobody does.
Well, two guys get off the train, but I think they get killed instantly.
Yeah.
But the thing is that like first the uncle is like, we gotta make sure we kill everybody. And then he's just like, all right, we got to get off the train. And Fanny is the one who's just like, no, we're going to ransom these because we've so many people in our family are now dead.
Right.
What are we getting out of this? We have to have some kind of reward from it.
I mean, the balls on that guy to gaslight and be like, well, it's the businessman's fault. And it's like, seriously, is this the hill you're going to die on? Because
Fanny was
you have a very interesting way of looking at reality.
Fanny was a very twisted dude.
He really was.
He really had a strange sense of reality.
Yes. I agree with you. The beginning was tough to sit through. We actually had to break this up into 2 watchings because I think at one point I was going to complete the mission here, but I was like, yeah, it's taken a long time to get to where it needs to go. But when we started it today, that's when it all sort of kicked in. And I was like, ooh, I really like this film now. I think I turned to you. And I was like,
it was funny because like we turned it off before that flip got switched.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it was getting late and we just wanted to, we had a busy day.
Yes.
So
18,000 subs.
There you go. But overall, I would say very satisfying.
Yes.
Lots of good action, lots of good fight scenes. There were some gratifying moments of revenge.
Yes.
I felt good for those 2 women.
Yes.
Even though, I mean, the circumstances are tragic. But still,
yeah.
it's sort of like there's something good came out of
that. Well, as good as it could be in this situation, I guess.
Given the situation, they got some satisfaction. It wasn't just Amrit destroying people.
Obviously, this is just pure entertainment. But I'm actually sitting there like, why would the businessman take the train? Like, why wouldn't he get on a plane?
Yeah,
right.
He chose poorly.
Yes.
It's like you're the most wealthy man
in the country,
and you're taking a train.
Yeah, that's silly.
I don't know. Maybe we don't understand.
He's sitting
Indian
with
culture.
everybody. He's not even sitting in first class. I'm like, dude, you are cheap as fuck.
Maybe that's how he amassed such a massive fortune.
I guess. Well, he
saved money on travel.
You know what? To your point, he was very unassuming. Like if you'd seen him, you would have just thought he was just some dude.
Nah, everybody was kind of dumpy. There was no guy who was just all flash.
No,
I mean, even I mean, especially him, but like the uncles and they just look like fat old men.
Yes.
Probably the nicest dressed bandit was Fanny.
Yeah.
And he was basically wearing a tracksuit. He had probably the most recently styled hair.
Yeah.
But
I also like I felt like I don't know, for very wealthy people they were very unassuming, I guess.
Oh yeah,
even,
absolutely.
Like the daughter and the wife and
I mean, what's her name?
The grandmother. Tuli,
she was probably the most well dressed
out of everybody
and I'm
on
guessing
that damn
that's
train.
Because she was just recently engaged. I mean, I don't know why that would apply, but she was actually wearing some sort of gown sort of thing.
And that was another thing. It was like she's engaged to one guy, but she's going to marry another guy. And I'm like, how is this going to work? Because this is India. This is a very restrictive culture, right?
Are you going to mess with Amrit?
No, but like I guess the father didn't even know about him. I think if he had known, he might have been okay with it, right?
Maybe. You never know. He's a business dude. Maybe the guy she was getting engaged to was the son of a business dude. It's all about,
right.
networking. I mean, that's like one probable thing that's a little bit of a connection to Crazy Rich Asians. Mm-hmm. It's like, you're marrying a commoner?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Well, there's no benefit. Where's the financial benefit?
Right. We have to preserve the
gotta marry
wealth
into money. Yeah,
and make more. Yeah, I mean, no critique other than they probably could have edited a lot of the beginning out. Like we didn't need to see her be engaged to the other guy. I guess they could have just started with the train trip,
something like that,
or his mission. Like that could have been cut out.
I feel like there was another thing about this movie. There was especially in the beginning, it felt. I mean, I think more as the film went on, it sort of became its own sort of thing. But in the beginning, it felt very 80s. Even the music.
Oh, I didn't catch that, but okay. I can see it, though.
Like when they're introing his character. Mm-hmm. He like gets off the bus and he has like this beauty shot.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were playing that sort of
80s
like synth
sort of
type music.
Yeah.
like even the way it was filmed, it reminded me a little bit of Commando.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I could see the influences there.
Yeah, I mean, it's got that one-man army
sort of situation,
yeah.
So no notes other than the beginning part could have been.
They could have sped that up.
Down.
Yeah, they could have. Another thing I noticed was the beginning just didn't have the hook. Like usually in the beginning, there's some sort of unrelated or semi-related bit of action that occurs where John's
daughter gets stolen, right? That's the impetus for the rest of the story. Like in Commando, I'm tying it to Commando. Sorry.
Well, no. In the beginning of that, it was just everybody getting murdered. Like all of his commando unit gets killed.
Yeah.
And then, it's just him being the greatest dad ever. Sharing ice cream cones and popping, tapping it on her nose and stuff like that. Yeah. And then suddenly it's just, you're in danger, John. Leave me alone. And then hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
And this one, it was basically just, we're coming back from a mission and we're just riding on the bus together. And then they get off, they hand in all their weapons and stuff. And it's like, oh my God, my girlfriend got engaged. Oh, we got to do something.
Yeah. And how does she keep that a secret for so long?
4 years she was been dating this guy, and nobody.
Her parents had no idea about it. Amazing.
It works for the plot, I guess.
Yes.
We're analyzing too deeply into this.
I was gonna say, let's get into it. 1 to 10, what would you give this?
I would give this like a 7.
I too would give it a 7. I think
it was good.
Yeah, I think from where it starts to where it ends, is it perfect? No, but I think it's wildly entertaining. And I think to your point, I think the beginning drags, but once you get that part into that part of the story, we are off to the races, and it is gloriously violent.
Yeah, and you care about the main characters. Like I even felt bad for his friend, the other commando.
Yeah.
Who was kicking ass as well.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, he doesn't look like an ass kicker.
No, not at all.
He was smaller. He had, big eyes and like that sort of like silly mustache.
Very slim build.
But he was busting people up.
Yeah.
And he was actually the first person to kill somebody.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It just wasn't enough.
You cared about the girlfriend.
Yeah.
You cared about Amrit. And then it was funny, like I said, it was just strange seeing the bad guys get so emotional. I mean, they're realizing, oh my God, our family is being killed.
Well, I think that sequence too, when they go into that car where he's basically
he hung up all their bodies.
Yeah, that was like, wow, that was really that was a good sequence. Yeah.
But it's like, you shouldn't have chosen this life.
Yeah,
seriously. You think that you can kill people and rob them and you're the good guy.
Yeah. I think another thing I want to highlight from the film before we wrap it up is towards the end where one of them is like, you made sure to get your son off the train. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
They're all kind of like round robin, like, hey, uncle, I think we should get off this train. Yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, I think I want to do that too. And then the one guy is like, yeah, you made sure that your son got off the train. But I just wanted to highlight that. So they sort of get into it within the story because Fanny's like ready to take over this operation. And he's like, no. The plan is we're going to take the family, we're going to ransom them, and then we're going to kill them all to pay for what they've done.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because the father was like, no. We're just killing them. We can't leave anybody alive. They know who we are, and we're not going to live our lives looking over our shoulders. I'm telling you, you kill it, you get it done. And so that was interesting because they sort of have like a fracas between the two of them. And at one point it felt kind of Shakespearean. Like I thought like, oh, I wonder if Fanny's going to kill his dad just to take over.
I always felt he was like a moment away from
it, right?
Doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was an interesting part of the story too, because he kind of walked this weird line because it was
Fanny
like
Fanny was nuts.
Yeah. He was ready
everything was really his fault, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, if they had just come in and just taken shit and just gotten off the train, I think nobody would have cared because it would have been like, okay, well, at least we have our lives, right? And so many people too, so many innocent people would have been okay, right? So I also thought it's funny because obviously they're not the smartest crew of bandits, but they were clever in how they infiltrated the public.
They definitely weren't just complete dumbasses.
No, they weren't. So so that was interesting. I thought the relationship between Fanny and his dad was interesting. I felt like there was like a lot of holes with Thule's life, but whatever, it is what it is. But all in all, it's still like an enjoyable film. Definitely a 7. I think it's definitely worth a watch. Again, the beginning could have been tightened up a bit, but again, once you get to that sequence, you are off to the races, and it is gloriously, gloriously violent.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, before we wrap it up, we want everyone to please like, share, and follow. And with that, we'll wrap it up and bid you all a
Good night.
good night.